Hello and welcome to another review of Kamen Figuarts Wizard Flame Dragon. Figuarts is a standard figure series that incorporates a Bandai action figure art under the theme pursuing character expression through humanoid action. And is this going to be better than the disaster that is Flame and the base forms? I'm a sucker for these things. Anyway, so here's the box, same style as the other ones, a little circle and the dragon ring around it with a gem right there. Everything's printed in color, although it's a photograph of the figure and not the actual person. They must have realized that the figure looks nothing like the actual thing, and dare not put the actual thing in case people notice and laugh at the figure. So look, box looks like at the top, the bottom. Find us on Facebook, that's something new to stick on there. Oh, they actually cover the suggested Japanese price. Flame. You can look at take your time, look at the box art and such on the photographs I've taken for Facebook. The link is below. So join me on Facebook and not them. Yeah, that's the picture. So opening the box. Because silver card backing on the back, and behind the silver card backing, of course, the instruction manual. Again, all the photos will be taken and placed onto the Facebook link below. Taped to the back is, well, the Tamashii stage, so let's get that out. Oh boy, they really went overboard with tape on this thing. They put so much tape that it actually stopped me opening the box for the first time last time when I opened this. I don't know how much tape they put on this thing. You only need like one strip. Come on, Jesus Christ. Which way is the? Because the one that tapes. Yeah. Good luck opening this without damaging the whole bag. So these bags are the same plastic that McDonald's use. Oh my god. Seriously, you're trying to keep me out of this thing. Come on, I got the tape. There you go. That long piece of tape just for that. That's just one of them. And oh my god, they actually had used extra tape to tape the bag shut. Okay, the glue is so stiff on this that there's no way. I've already damaged the bag. I can't open it without tearing the bag apart. Terrible. Talk about preserving your toys and keeping them in mint or whatever condition you want to call it now. Nice. Do I edit this part or do I speed it up? Oh, and what a joke. Inside the bag, you got this piece, okay, the arm, and this piece, which is like a model, and it's in another bag. Oh my god. So once you got this rare piece of jewel treasure from the depths of Tutankhamun's tomb, you get a stage which says Kamen Wizard Flame Dragon, and you got the image of the dragon from the ring and flames around it and copyright Bandai. So you get the stage, and because it's not like the good version that you can actually twist and turn, nope, it's just, yeah, you can't turn the top bits, but fine, it's better than no stage. Because you gotta do this bit. I'll just photograph this and cut the thing. So tidying that aside, putting all those extra bag and tape aside, let's open this up. Newer design, so the top plastic doesn't go all the way down, and it's very easy to open without anything bouncing off, and that's great. Piece of plastic to protect the figure. You can see the hole right there, that's where the waist and connecting to the hip is, so that's just there to protect the figure, I guess. With the accessories, you got pretty much the same set of hands from Flame Style. You got fists, ring activation hands, not sure what that hand is, item holding hand, henshin hand, so you know where his arm is moved up and the wizard sort of thing goes over him, relax hands, and gun holding hands. So one's gun and one's sword holding hands. You got the wizard driver pointing in that direction, weapon in gun mode, weapon in sword mode, all pretty detailed and exactly the same as they are in Flame, even though on the box suggests that there's sort of a red paint where the transparent bit is, but it doesn't have that. And of course you got this dragon headpiece, one of the many pieces that you got to collect all 4 forms to get the full dragon form. And there's a wizard. Let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation of this figure. So a double jointed neck, of course, as per standard. SH Figuarts, tilt, tilt. Looking down, hardly. Looking up, a bit better. Shoulder pads go up this way, joint to the arm, swivel, 360 degree spin, double elbow joint, peg and ball, swivel plus ball joint for the hands. Waist is connected into 2 bits, rotation on the top, but actually technically 0 rotation on the bottom because it is so bad that it keeps falling off, so don't bother with the bottom rotation, it's completely useless. Feet articulation, up and down, rotation, double knee joint, clown size feet, full rotation, almost. Up, down, toe up, toe down, and he's falling apart again. The joint is so loose. Does this actually come off? See, it's fine there, it doesn't fall off when you don't put the cloak on, but as soon as you do, it's really easy to come off. Oh well. Kamen Rider Wizard Flame Dragon, with these sort of power-up modes, they sort of fixed a few things. For one thing, the wizard driver doesn't just pop off as like he does on the Flame version. Instead, they've got a peg system in there where, you know, it's quite tight. In fact, it might be a bit too tight because, yeah, if you want to swap it around to the other one, you gotta literally take the belt off from the figure because since the waist joint, hip joint is so loose that it is physically impossible to remove the wizard driver front without the entire figure falling apart. So yeah, they fixed one thing, but they sort of forgot the other thing. In terms of height, he's also slightly better. There's wizard. Proportions are slightly better on this guy. I did the sort of blue tack fix with this guy, so he's not short anymore, but he's still pretty short. But one of the problems with this guy is that he still has really bad clown feet syndrome. His feet is really, really big. I mean, just look at them. Jesus Christ, how big does his feet have to be? I mean, Christ, look, they're bigger than, he's got bigger feet than Shadow Moon. like by entire size. Christ, man. I'm guessing that he has bigger feet, so he can compensate with having more stuff of him, so he doesn't fall over that easily. But wouldn't it be better just to give him die-cast feet so he wouldn't be falling easily anyway in the first place? Jesus, Bandai, I know you try and save money, but come on. Also, what the hell happened with his ring? God, it looks more like a warped version. Looks more like a warped version. Looks more like a warped version of Cougar than Wizard. My God, what the hell happened? Oh my God! Oh Jesus Christ! Come on, man. Overall, the molding detail is fine, except for that that one hand that you saw earlier. But the weapon details are nice, and if you have the base form, you can do the copy please thing with the double sword or double guns, which is nice, I guess. If you look closely at the wizard wing hands, they are actually dragon rings and not just the same mold for the wizard flame style rings, which they could have easily cheaped out on. Which, you know, overall he looks okay. Not really any molding injection issues. Paint wise is excellent, and the transparent red is pretty as always. Still really wish it had die cast feet and better hip joint, which is very, very important. Wizard Flame Dragon does improve on a few of the mistakes from the base forms, but it still has some mistakes on its own. Wizard has just been a disaster of SH Figuarts line, but well, at least they did try, you know, even though they were rushing on the figures. I'm really curious what Beast is like. Too bad I really don't like him, there's no way I'm gonna get a Beast figure. But someone tell me if Beast holds out any better than the Wizard figures. Also, since Wizard Flame Dragon doesn't come with an extra cape piece or extra Wizard belt with a different shaped ring holder, like the Flame did, or the bike did, let's see how well he holds up if he can actually sit on this bike. So let's get his legs up first without making him fall apart. Okay, sit there, Wizard. Be a good boy, come on, come on. Okay, get his hands onto the handles. Right, okay. Okay, he's on. Let's get his feet higher. So now gotta put the feet on, okay. Feet is up more, come on. Okay, don't fall apart. Well, at least he fits on the bike. Yeah, well done, even though it looks kind of awkward with these things. But if you ever... So yeah, Figuarts always use hard, sort of rubbery plastic for capes and such, and never actual cloth, which is okay for Wizard because he sort of has a leather cape, and yeah, that's fine. But I hope when they do the Injustice stuff, or you know, if they ever license anything like Assassin's Creed or something, they could, you know, use a different kind of material, so you know, they wouldn't have to like give us or sell us extra capes and such just so that they can use different things. Because one of the things with this figure is because the dragon head that comes with this form, if you get the other dragon forms you get other parts which, you know, you can eventually build into the all dragon mode, but forget that because that's going to be super expensive. Just get the change series because these figures are really not worth the sort of Time Machine exclusive price. So what you got here is well, I'll take the leg off because it's going to fall off anyway. You pull the chest off, which is really tight. That's so tight that I'm actually scared. That fell off. So tight that I'm just kind of going to break or snap the peg. But what you're going to do is supposed to come off. Oh, and the back. Come on, come off. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's so tight. It's far too tight. The back piece can come off as well for the, which is actually kind of cool. So it gives you a chance to see the back panel of the figure. You got this piece as well, which has there's an area, there's a little hole for your fingernail to go in, and you can do that. let's just look at the back of the figure and check out the joints. Yeah, that's because it's for the tail, because the claws go on the arms, and the wings obviously will go there. Because we don't have those pieces, so we'll just stick to what we've got. Get the back plate back on. We'll get the head. Zoom on the head first. So just like the Ryuki dragon, the neck is articulated and also the jaws. So you know, you can open it, close it like, and yeah, the little earpieces can also move. They're sort of on a peg, so they can detach. I'm not sure why. I guess if you have all the parts, you can combine into like a mini dragon or something. So let's see if this stand can actually hold it. So, you know, pulls his feet. Oh god, his hip is falling again. Seriously, none of the reviewers ever mentioned the really loose hip. It's really annoying. It's like they just want to please Bandai, so Bandai will send them free stuff. But I'm not like that. If something sucks, I'll tell you it sucks, and this figure still sucks, even though it's an improvement of the last suckage. Just not sucking as hard. This is a slightly less sucking figure. But anyway, so come on, head, just Jesus. All right. So there we go. There he is. As you can see, the stand is tough enough to hold him just fine. So I'll give points where it's due. Dragon form can stand up just fine. So yes, review on this figure. In Hong Kong right now, this figure is dirt cheap. It's actually almost as cheap as Agito or Cyclone Joker. It's only 180 Hong Kong. Before it was expensive, but now it's cheap. Probably because people aren't buying it too much, maybe because everyone knows that the Wizard line is very, very faulty indeed. And while this figure is an improvement of Flame style, he's still just not up to Figuarts standards. If you want the dragon figures, just get the form change style GP figures. They look okay. I mean, okay, they don't look as good as this, but at least you won't get angry when things fall apart every 2 seconds. So subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye.